Well, hello everybody, Mr. O here, and today I'm going to review these pencils by Generals, which is the Sketch and Wash pencils. And I'm going to explain what they are if you don't know them. I talked about them to my students and they seem clueless about it, which is great because I get to teach them something new and maybe I can teach you guys something new. So let's first go with this. I drew with a regular Ticonderoga pencil over here, and I'm just going to do this, just kind of shade in a little bit. And then I'm going to take a watercolor brush, do a little bit with watercolor or water. And as you can see, all that happens is some of the pencil does smear and move around. But let's try a Sketch and Wash pencil and see what happens. I'm trying to keep it about the same pressure, and I want you to just see, as you can see, the pencil kind of melts in the water. It's almost like a pencil watercolor pencil, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And so you can get these great gray tones with it. So I'm just using basic drawing paper, which I would probably use for Sketch and Wash actually. But if you're doing a finished piece, a mixed media paper might be a good way to go. Now I drew this circle with the Ticonderoga, and now I'm going to go back in with the Sketch and Wash. And you've probably seen enough of my videos to know that I love value. And it's always important when you're creating something to add value. It gives it weight, it gives it mass, and it makes it look like it's important. And so now I'm going to do a rounded motion. When I demonstrate how to color and stuff like that, you'll probably see I do a lot of rounded motions. And the reason I do that, it gets rid of a lot of streaking. And I think I'm out of water already. The paper absorbed it. So I'm going to get just a little bit more water and less pencil. And I want to drag a little bit more of the pencil there. There we go. And as you can see, where I use the Ticonderoga, I'm not getting anything. So keep that in mind. If you have areas that you don't want to spread, lightly go with the Ticonderoga. And then if you need to, you can just go back over with Sketch and Wash in the areas that you might want to add a little bit of value to. You don't have to do very much to get that value. So that's really the basics of the Sketch and Wash pencil. And now where could you use it? If you're coming up with concepts, if you're just kind of refining something. And you know, I'm somebody who loves ink wash to get gray tones and stuff like that. But this is what we can say quick and dirty, where it's fast, it's easy, and you can actually do things that you probably don't think you normally would. And as you can see, I can really drag that pencil around. The biggest thing you have to be careful, and this is why I did this eye, is that it is easy to get too much water too fast. And when I sorry about that, Sketch and Wash, I actually prefer to kind of draw with the regular pencil first until I had gotten used to using the Sketch and Wash. And again, this might be something that's not best for mechanical pencils. Because mechanical pencil, they have their place, but when it comes to sketching, sometimes they dig in a little too much. And unless you have a light touch, you probably won't see that. And as you can see, I can create a lot of nice value as I'm going around this eye, even though I made that eye a little dark. And I can go back in while it's still a little moist and kind of give it some details. So it's not as dark as you think. You got to be careful. When things are wet, they're more likely to dig through. So you got to learn proper touch, okay? So that is Sketch and Wash pencils in a nutshell. And just so you guys know, you are always loved. You guys have a great day, and never forget how important you are. Bye-bye.